when it comes to happiness, improvement in the well-being, or softer, more intangible things in life, how can one measure this? How does one measure these invisible things in life? Hi, I'm Cyril Gouiffes, Social Impact Investment Manager at EIF. Today, EIF Talks, how to measure social impact. Thank you very much. Thank you. We live in a world of measurement. Nowadays, a bracelet can measure your heartbeats, the phone in your pocket measures your steps walking back home, financial markets get measured every second for company stock valuation. Nowadays, with our devices, connected devices and technology, these are fairly easy things to measure. These tangible and visible things are fairly easy to measure. Now, when it comes to happiness, improvement in the well-being, or softer, more intangible things in life, how can one measure this? How does one measure these invisible things in life? I know companies that employs adults with Asperger because of their particular skills. They are employed to do some IT checks and IT softwares and checking series of figures and metrics that all of us in this room would be unable to do. Because the unique selling proposition of this company is to work with this task force, how can you measure the impact you're achieving employing adults with Asperger? This competitive advantage that impact companies use can be found in many different sectors around healthcare, education, social inclusion, employment. And because of such a variety of sectors and because effectively impact companies are all around us, we need to have a comprehensive framework. We need to have an understandable common benchmarking tool, if I may say, around what impact is actually achieved. Why does a company need to measure its impact? Two reasons. The first one is for fundraising and market positioning. Because a startup and SMEs need to fundraise regularly, you need to be able to come up with a comprehensive impact measurement toolkit, an impact scorecard. And that would be the first reason. The second reason around why do we measure impact is because it is a powerful way to steer actually the impact model and the business model. The same way a companies look every quarters, every month, perhaps every day to its turnover, financial KPIs, cost to income ratio, you need to be able to also check every quarter, every year, or every day the impact you're achieving on society. And this is why impact measurement is so crucial. Now, how do you do that? The idea is to find a common framework and a common benchmarking to see who does what and how does one impact company compare to the other. Remember this adults with Asperger company I was referring to? Here the idea would be, and more than the idea actually, the way we measure impact with this company is with three indicators to begin with. First one would be number of jobs created for adults with Asperger. Second one would be the average wage paid to the staff and how does it compare to the national average wage. Third indicator is also around external effects linked with the core activity of the company. In this case, what are the savings triggered by this activity to the healthcare budget? What we are bringing to the debate when it comes to the way we measure impact at EIF is next to these three indicators, which are straightforward indicators, not a difficult one, but next to it we would set quantifiable targets at the moment of the investment. These targets, this target setting exercise is useful for two main reasons. The first one is that we believe there should always be a positive correlation between social impact and financial value creation. And they are not mutually exclusive. These should rather work hand in hand. And these KPIs, these impact KPIs, being compared with the financial KPIs, are a powerful tool to measure or to verify this positive correlation. Next to this first reason, the second reason is that we are willing to use these KPIs and not only to have them in a dry reporting format, but these KPIs and these targets are actually here to eventually financially reward the entrepreneur and the investor. If a company manages to reach its target, that would translate into the carried interest being eventually distributed to the investor and the entrepreneurs. And this is something that is very important, that on top of the positive correlation, you also get a financial incentive in doing good. That's how we view impact measurement at EIF. At a conclusion, and to paraphrase Adam Smith in The Wealth of the Nation, he managed to show and to explain, demonstrate, again in a scientific way, that there is an invisible hand matching supply and demand in the market. With this impact measurement tool, we hope to be able to also show the invisible heart of the market. Thank you.